These are my 5 platinum trophies I am desperate to get my hands on. And the last one is absolutely brutal, so stay around for that and just let me know in the comments if you think I could actually achieve this. Starting off at number 1, it's Crash Team Racing, of course. Arguably my favourite ever, I know it's bold, favourite ever racing game.
What did he say?
This absolute gem of a remake has been on my hit list for, well, since it came out and it was remastered. I had it on the PS1, of course, back in the day. The remaster is absolute perfection. You might be thinking, why haven't you done it then? You sound like you absolutely love this game. Well, it's no easy task. You know, you've got to beat the campaign on hard, which I've started. I'm about halfway through, but it's tricky. And then the big boy, the absolute big boy, the monster in the room, and that is beating all of Oxide's time trials. Again, I've probably done 2 or 3 of these. Gave up. He was, to put it frankly, he was embarrassing me. But one day, hopefully soon, I'm going to get back into it, learn the mechanics again, and just become a god and take Oxide down once and for all.
Oh, hell no!
Number 2, not quite as tricky. It's another remake though. It's the Demon's Souls remake on the PS5. The reason I wanted my PS5 on day 1, the only real reason, Demon's Souls Bluepoint absolutely smashed the remaster as always, and I've got the platinum for Bloodborne. I've done Sekiro, I've done Dark Souls 1.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
I'm nearly there with Dark Souls 2. And Demon's Souls is by far the easiest Souls game. So what's stopping me? Well, to be honest with you, it's world tendencies. I'm not the man to describe world tendencies to you. If I understood them, then the platinum would be mine. But I'm going to have to go back through the game basically from scratch after beating all the bosses and doing a lot of the trophies. Just because I've messed up world tendencies, and starting from scratch after doing like 1.5 playthroughs, I just haven't had it in me yet, but we are going to get to it for sure. Next one up, Yakuza 0. Now this was my introduction. If you don't know anything about me, if I get into a game series, I have to start from the start, as long as there's sort of a linked story. So when Yakuza 0 came out, I'd never played a Yakuza game, and it was a little pre-sequel, I think you'd describe it as. And I thought now's a good time to get into the series.
Why?
I've probably played 4 or 5 hours of it. And then just new games started coming out, like Elden Ring, Gran Turismo 7, other games. I was sucked out. And it's a game you need to sort of invest into. It's a super long platinum. Not particularly difficult. I think it's like a 6 or 7 out of 10 on PSN profiles. I'll slap up a screenshot, just bam. But the time consuming, it's a time consuming one. Crash Team Racing, difficult. Not so much time consuming, but you have to master the game. Demon's Souls is the easiest one on this list, but Yakuza 0, you have to basically 100% complete the game, and they just chuck everything at you. They've got like baseball mini games. It's just super diverse. You can do anything, and yeah, the time commitment thing is stopped me, but I'm desperate to get back into it now. It's one of those games where I don't want to lose track of the story. I don't want to have to start it from the beginning again, so it's a game I'm going to have to get back into sooner rather than later. But that platinum, I'm coming for you. 100+ hours to get it, but the story was great. The first few hours I absolutely loved, and that's the reason it's on this list. 4th, now, The Last of Us Remastered. It's another remastered game. What is it? Remastered games. But anyway, probably easily top 3 PS4 games for me. Yeah, I know it's a PS3 game originally. I didn't play it on PS3. I got into it late as well. I didn't play it around release or anything like that. But when I did, again, it took me a few attempts. I wouldn't get past the intro and I just go back to other games. But when I did get past it, I was fully invested. Story is awesome. I like the combat. and everything about the game, the stealth, obviously you could go in guns blazing as well. Everything about the game I absolutely loved. My first playthrough, awesome. And then I had a look at the absolute, for such an awesome game, what is going on with your trophy list, Naughty Dog? What have you done to us? You've basically given us no story related trophies. You play through the game and you can have 2 trophies by the end of it. They're all crazy stuff, like make sure you engage in every single optional dialogue. I don't know which ones I've done. So I'm going to have to replay through the game and probably watch a video along the side for every time there's an optional dialogue to make sure I engage with it. I think there's stuff like you have to listen to every single one of Ellie's jokes. You have to do just random stuff. And that isn't the worst of it. You have to do 170, something like that, 170 online matches to get the platinum. Now, I've probably done about 100 matches. I'm not really playing online to enjoy it, or I'm not playing online to try and be competitive. I'm playing online to get a trophy, right? So I'm struggling to get the enjoyment out of it, and it's one that I'm desperate to get because, like I said, it's one of my favourite ever games, and it's a pretty rare platinum trophy, unsurprisingly, from how brutal some of the trophies are. It's one that, again, that's on my hit list and 110% in the top 5 of platinum trophies I really want ASAP. Definitely going to try and get all of these this year. And the last but not least, now I can't talk much about this game because I haven't actually earned any trophies on it. I did play it for all of half an hour. It's The Evil Within. You might think I'm crazy, and why am I so desperate to get this trophy, platinum trophy, if I don't really, 4 other games that I've listed off I've really enjoyed, and I just want it on my list for that reason. The Evil Within, I was enjoying it, but it's just the rarity. It's an ultra rare platinum. It's a 9 out of 10 on PSN profiles. It's brutal. It's a brutal challenge that I haven't put myself through when trying to get a platinum trophy yet, and I'm just gonna lift it up. I'd say my hardest platinum so far is Sekiro, Bloodborne, or Crash Bandicoot 1, which this game's on a whole nother level. It's got an Akumu mode, which if you're just touched in the slightest, I think you're dead. It's like one hit die. I think you do get save points and stuff like that. It's not going to make you go from the beginning, but you can't get touched. And in a game where you get limited resources, limited ammo, that's just going to be a brutal task. I think I need to go back into the game, at least complete it on like a normal difficulty. Make sure it's something that I want to commit to. But yeah, I looked through my backlog to make this list, and this one just jumped out at me for the rarity and for the accolade to have it on the list. I think it would be a great video of me trying to achieve that as well. It might never happen, but yeah, it would be awesome. So yeah, let me know if you think there's any chance. You probably don't know what I'm like at games, but I'm slightly above average, just marginally above average. So let me know what you think, if you think I can do it, and also let me know if there's any platinums that are looming over your head where you're like, this game's awesome and I really need to get that platinum trophy. I want people to know that I committed to this game, I really enjoyed it, and I'm fairly skilled at it as well. So I hope you did enjoy. It's just me standing up talking into a microphone again awkwardly. I've put some gameplay over the top, don't worry, so it's not just a full-on video of my face the whole time. But yeah, I'm going to keep trying to do two videos a week, aiming for a Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, something like that. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.